You know that feeling when you wake up and just wish your life would run itself for a day? I mean, what if all the little stresses, all those endless tasks just got taken care of, leaving you free to, actually live? Just imagine this for a second. You open your eyes and there's no jarring alarm clock, just gentle morning light. There's no frantic rush because your day, it's already perfectly organized. You've got time for work, time for family, and even a quiet moment that's just for you. And that nagging worry about money, it's just gone. Every single bill is handled, always on time, without you even having to think about it. It's like that constant low levels buzz of financial stress in your life has finally been turned off. All your important messages? Already answered. Groceries? They're on the way. Your day is this perfect masterpiece of balance and peace. And the best part of all this? You haven't had to lift a single finger. Sounds like a dream, right? Almost impossible. Well, today we're going to dive into the story of a guy named Aron and how this exact dream became his reality. So Aron was a lot like you and me. A good guy, with a really demanding job and a life that was so tangled up that, well, even his stress was stressed out. Every single morning felt like a race he was already losing. Every day was just a struggle to keep his head above water. Yeah, his days were just this cascade of tiny disasters. You know the drill. He'd oversleep, rush out the door, and then bam! That sinking feeling that he forgot to send a super important email. He'd get to work, realize he double booked 2 meetings, and then by lunchtime, a big, glaring reminder for an overdue bill that was just the cherry on top. So one afternoon, he's just staring at the chaos on his computer screen, and this wave of despair just washes over him. He thought to himself, this is impossible. Just living is impossible. But right then, in that moment of total desperation, Aron remembered something. This new service he'd signed up for, kind of on a whim, LifeCrew. And with absolutely nothing left to lose, he opened up the app. And right there, his whole world started to change. See, LifeCrew wasn't just another app on his phone. It was a team, a personal team of AI agents, and each one had a specific job. You had Planner, the master of schedules, Guardian, who looked after his well-being, CashFlow, the money wizard, Brainwave, the creative genius, and Connector, the social guide. This was his own personal support system, right in his pocket. So, with this new team in his corner, that constant static of anxiety that was always humming in the background of Aron's life, it started to fade away. Little miracles started happening every day, and for the first time in years, he actually felt a sense of calm, a sense of control. I mean, think about this. A really tough work email he had to write, you know the kind, the one that makes your stomach just clench up. Aron was just staring at a blank screen, totally paralyzed by the fear of saying the wrong thing. We've all been there, right? But before that panic could really take hold, Brainwave stepped in. Pop. 3 perfectly crafted drafts just appeared on his screen. Aron picked confident, hit send, and that was it. A task that would have eaten up an hour of his day was done in seconds. Okay, or how about this one? The slow financial leak. That forgotten subscription that's been silently draining your account month after month after month. Well, CashFlow, his financial agent, spotted it instantly. No more hunting around for that hidden unsubscribe button or trying to navigate some confusing website. It was just a simple question, a single click, and boom, the leak was plugged. But look, LifeCrew wasn't just about being efficient. It was about connection too. And in the middle of all the daily chaos, Aron had completely forgotten something really, really important. Connector sent him a gentle reminder, but it did more than that. It had already drafted a warm, thoughtful message for him. Aron felt this pang of guilt, but it was quickly replaced by this deep sense of gratitude. He sent the message, and a really precious connection was saved. So Aron's life was finally starting to find this peaceful rhythm. But, well, we all know how life works, right? It has a way of testing you. And one particular Friday, life decided to throw absolutely everything it had at him, all at once. 2 urgent work deadlines hit at the same time. His car broke down. His boss needed a document, like right now. And, of course, his phone was dying. It was the perfect storm of stress, and Aron felt that old, familiar panic starting to creep back into his chest. But this time was different.
Before Aron could even start to spiral, his life crew jumped in, but not as individual helpers. They moved like a perfectly synchronized orchestra, turning the total chaos of his crisis into this symphony of solutions.
Planner instantly cleared a schedule. Another agent booked him a cab. Brainwave got the document ready. Connectors sent an update to his boss. And as Aron sat in that cab, just watching the city lights blur past, he realized something really profound. His life wasn't impossible anymore. It was handled. Later that night, after all the adrenaline of the day had faded, Aron was just thinking about what happened. He looked at the quiet little icons of his AI crew on his screen, and a whole new understanding started to dawn on him. He realized, you're not replacing me, you're giving me my life back. The agents weren't taking over his life. No, they were just clearing the path so that he could be the one to walk it. And really, that's the true promise here, isn't it? Not to make us obsolete, but to actually make us more human. To give us back all those precious things that modern life just seems to steal away from us. Our time, our peace of mind, our focus, and our ability to really truly connect with the people that we love. Look, Aron's story, it's not some far-off fantasy. It's a glimpse of a future where technology is there to support us, not to replace us. A future where we're free to chase our passions, to be truly present with our loved ones, and to just breathe. And that future, it's a lot closer than you might think. So the only real question left is, what will you do with all that extra air?